We're joined today by Vicky644, also known as Arav. What's up, Vicky?
Yeah, looks like a lovely day to race in Austria today. A very historic track, and a lot of good racing has been gone through in the past few weeks over there. Unfortunately, we have a championship leader missing today, but let's see. You should have a good race, and let's get on with it.
Yeah, I'm unsure when the lobby's gonna start, but I hope it's soon because we're full up on the grid. So let me just share the stream link.
We have 20 drivers in the grid. The two Merc drivers is easy level, followed by Alves. In the Red Bull, we have Rick, Elite, and HXSSY. In the McLaren, we have Kyle with Victor Delta. In the Aston Martin, we have Zico with Hitman News. In the Alpine, we have, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, Don't Joe. And the second Alpine driver is missing, I think, or he's not yet chosen this car. We have Puma in the Ferrari with Renault. In the Alfa Tauri, we have O Steven with Pim R. In the Alfa Romeo, we have Dean Nacho Man with MF Underboss. In the Haas driver, we have Bond Chiller. In Williams, we have Starsup with Collar Poddock. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro.
Vicky, I love listening to you read names, man.
it's
It's a
it's not the
joke.
easiest of names to produce, bro. I mean, sorry, pronounce.
Yeah, one second. I'm just sharing this link around. Let's make sure that everyone in Kleos can watch this stream. So speaking of, Kimi just announced his retirement. What do you think about that?
I mean, honestly, he's had his years in F1. He's been performing brilliantly. He's dropped off a little bit, but he's shown how great of a driver he was. I
Yeah.
think it's come
Honestly,
to the
after
time where the new generation's taken over. So, I mean, I'm not totally against it, but I would love to see the guy for a few more years in the sport.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think after the Belgium race, he kind of felt like he's overstayed his welcome a little bit. And so I think it's a timely retirement, as you said, to let the new generation kind of take those seats, which are so limited in F1. But yeah, sad to see him go. Honestly, he was such a staple in the F1 paddock. But you know, well, hopefully he can put in a great show this year. Some more
Yeah,
first
and
lap
Kimi Räikkönen
mastery.
being who he is, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls a Fernando Alonso and comes back after like 1 or 2 years off.
Oh man, that would that would be crazy. I'd be surprised if he doesn't just go start rallying or something again.
Yeah, he'll do something, bro. You don't expect him to just stop racing totally. We have Puma Esports on the chat. Yeah, surely we give HXSSY3 some screen time, 100% if you
Yeah,
want it
he
to be that way.
Hussey3 just actually messaged me saying if you want to see Verstappen, go on my onboard. So hopefully we see some interesting stuff, but we're just three rounds in.
Verstappen, do you mean the quickest on the grid or the most aggressive on the grid? That's gonna make it interesting.
Yeah, that really will. So, okay, it looks like the lobby's underway, and I believe it's a short qualifying with a 50% race. So this is going to be interesting. Austria's a short track, so I think you can kind of take your time with it and really space out your runs. But what do you think about strategy, Vicky? For those
Uh,
viewers watching, just what Vicky was actually my strategist for my first ever podium in a league race. So usually I turn to him when it comes to strategy. So what do you think about Austria and
so I think it'll be a easy soft medium, especially since it's short quali. I think people are gonna prefer going on softs. It obviously depends on the weather conditions in the race and how it goes. And yeah, let's get into it.
let's see if we have any early wet or intermediate runners like like we do see in other leagues.
I mean, the weather looks quite dry to me right now, but anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, honestly, who knows? Let's see what the race conditions are like. If there's any drivers slash engineers in the chat, y'all can give us a clue about what's gonna go on down in the race. So, it's interesting because when I commentate elsewhere, we have this weird glitch from the spectator screen where like the qualifying starts and then 2 minutes later drivers start going out. And when the timer ends, drivers are still putting in laps and still crossing the line and not getting their quali session ended. So hopefully we're not going to see any sort of those glitches
And
today.
anyway, we have the two Alpine drivers going out.
Oh,
And
and a
even a McLaren
McLaren.
driver going out.
Nice. Okay, so we can get some on-track action. Let's see. The Alpine drivers are Toon and Strauss. Okay, I've heard that some of these drivers are actually really quick, so let's see what kind of laps they can put out. What do you think's a good lap time around here, Vicky? What do you think?
I
Uh,
am not sure. I think we're obviously gonna be. I think we should be in the 103s, high 103s, low 104s. But again, I'm not seeing anyone drive over here, so I can be totally mistaken. But yeah, we'll have to see as they start putting in their bankers and start putting in more laps.
yeah, but anyway, Strauss actually, one of the drivers on his outlap right now. I hear on good information that he's actually very quick, but has been off the practice because he just had a baby. So congratulations to you, Strauss, when you watch this. But hopefully you can put on a good show for us today.
Yeah, congratulations, Strauss.
So maybe we can take it through a lap with Strauss once he goes across the line. He's kind of exiting sector 2 right now, so you can probably take it away once we cross the line.
Yup.
Oh no,
Strauss is
hopefully.
currently the second driver who's gonna start a lap. Oh no, sorry. No, the third driver is gonna start a lap. My bad. And he takes the final exit. Very easy to invalidate if you want to take the maximum speed out of this corner. A good turn one stretch. This track has 3 DRS zones. It makes it a big DRS lane. Going into turn 1, he takes it beautifully. He takes the inside curve. Runs probably a little wider than he wanted to. Touches the sausage curve on the outside. But yeah, had a pretty decent first corner. Goes into this very tricky braking zone. The traction coming out of this corner is so important to have a good lap. It probably makes or breaks your lap. As you can see, Strauss is short shifting quite a lot. Something unique, but probably might suit him. Going into this corner, this corner is where there were a lot of incidents this year in the real F1 race. And now to the tricky left-hander, very easy to get wrong. But if you take the correct speed and the correct turning point into it, you can gain a lot of time. Finally going in towards the end of sector
oh no,
3.
what has
Oh
happened
my
there?
god, two McLaren have a very bad crash. Oh, I'm not sure it was Victor Delta. No, sorry, Victor Delta was on his outlap and MRW, Kylet was on his hot lap, I think, and he was totally blocked. No clue, but looks like Kylet doesn't have a wing anymore.
Oh gosh, so I guess Strauss's lap was interrupted there, and so he only puts in a 105.1, but Toon in the Alpine goes ahead and puts in a 104.7, which is slightly more competitive, but let's see, I'm unsure what the pace is like on Austria this year.
Yup.
Oh well. So, the Constructors' Battle this year is also something else that's very interesting. And honestly, since it's just round 3, there's a lot to play for, but with a full grid, I think it's going to be a good race for our first commentary in this league.
So we have O Steven just jumped Strauss gone into P2, about 300ths off the P1 pace. That's a pretty good lap from him.
That is very good. Let me just put the track map on so I can get a better idea. Okay, so we see the time stumbling. So Strauss has gone for a second lap and actually put it in on a 104.2. So probably
Great lap from Strauss, looking very strong on pace.
I feel that McLaren incident actually probably threw him off guard there and made him lose a little bit of time. That was a pretty shocking crash. But either way, I'm on board.
Another thing to note is Hitman is on mediums. Hitman, Underboss, O Steven have all put their laps on mediums. They probably have a lot more pace if they're planning to go on softs out. They're planning to go out on softs after this.
Okay, so I'm on board with Hussey right now. Easy level bot almost. Oh my god, moving to impede him over there just slightly. I think Easy level bot was just probably trying to warm up his tires, but has come in the way of the Red Bull. The Red Bull otherwise looks to be on kind of a good pace. Let's
so we've
check
had Rick
his
Elite spin out on the third sector. He's lost his front wing. He's going to have a very long in lap.
Oh no, so I see Azun is in the chat, griefing you, Vicky, of course.
Nothing new.
Oh, but it's good to see some fellow Indians out here to support Easy Level Bot and the other Indian drivers. Hussey puts it on a 104.9 on the soft tires, so it's kind of interesting, I guess. You see there's a disparity a little bit in the pace. There are some really, really quick guys who are going out
And
on
we
the
have Victor Delta
mediums.
finishing his lap right now. He's gonna put in a. Oh, I think that was his out lap. My bad.
Well, let's go on board with Victor Delta and check out what he does. So I guess the first corner was a little bit bumpy to there. I don't know how much you want to be taking the inside curb, but the exit is super important around there. And into the hard braking zone, you want to use as much of the track as you can. Touching the apex just a little bit and getting good traction, probably short shifting up to fourth to get no wheel spin out of that corner. Down this other DRS zone, one of the three on this track. So that was actually well taken into third gear and coming into the tricky windy section down into sector 2. Now this is, as Vicky said, very, very important to get right. You just have to kiss the apex over there, keeping the car on half throttle probably while you downshift into the turn. And again, the last turn is very, very similar, down from 8th to 7th and down to 6th probably. Oh, if you don't want to invalidate, that was very close, but I think he got off the throttle there. So Victor
Victor
Delta
Delta kept
probably
his lap on is the limit, and he's gone into P11.
with a 105.5. Probably not the best time due to some of the mistakes on there, but anyway, let's go on board with Pim R, another pretty famous driver here on this in this league. Going just a little bit wide, but hopefully he can put in a good first lap and get himself into that top 10, which is looking more and more competitive as the drivers put in their times. Wow, so Vicky, seeing this pace, what do you think pole's going to be? Do you think the medium runners are going to be happy with where they are?
I think it's gonna be a high 103. But something I've come to realize is a lot of drivers are putting their laps in stops, like Strauss, the guy in P1, and he's gone to mediums right now. So I don't know what's going on in there. But drivers have something in their mind that due to which they're going on mediums after they're doing the soft runs.
Interesting. Maybe
As we have our own fellow Indian easy level bot about to start a lap,
let's go on
goes
board
through
with
turn
him.
one. Oh,
Yeah.
he's invalidated. He's invalidated.
Oh no, that's really unfortunate. I wonder if he's just trying to check his pace maybe. Or if that was an actual invalidation. I didn't get it in. But as you can see, the McLaren of MWRL after his horrible incident has managed to put it on P6 with a 104.4, which is honestly decent, but you can see that track evolution is clearly becoming a thing and these drivers are putting in quicker and quicker times. So I feel the medium runners are probably going to want to switch off and put in laps on softs or do one better than they have. What do you think, Vicky?
Yup, it actually, yeah, 100%. The medium drivers would love to go to softs. I think it would give them a lot more pace, getting them into a much better position. This track being a big DRS terrain, it's very tough to overtake sometimes. And the better position you start in will help you more to throughout the race.
Yeah, we
As
saw
the
that.
Moog driver gets very close to the Haas driver, they were about to get into about to get into an incident, but the Haas driver goes off track to avoid it.
Oh, I guess another place where drivers are so close. Toon in the Alpine and Pim in the AlphaTauri are also very, very close. I wonder if Pim is on his lap right now. Yes, yes,
Um,
he is. So
Azun,
he's 8 seconds up
Azun
on
will
his
share
first
the
sector
link with
split.
you after the stream because you have a Discord with us. I think you can DM me and I'll send you. I'll be more than happy to send you the link
Oh
of the
no,
link.
Pim got just a little bit of oversteer. Too much going out of turn 3. But this looks like a better lap than he put in at first.
My bad,
Much,
Mala.
much
I'll
quicker.
engage with the spectators much more.
Okay, let's make sure we do so. Yeah, Arjun, we'll send you the link to join this.
Yeah,
But
Azun, I'll share it with you right now, bro.
yeah, Malav, that's
I
funny.
don't
I
know why you're
am
irritating me.
I am usually the co-commentator in the league I commentate in, but this time I've gone into the top seat and replaced You Can Beat Me, who's in the chat right now. But let's see what Pim can do as he comes across the line. It looks decently smooth, but I don't know if it's going to be the quickest due to some of the wheel spin and stuff he had across. Okay, going across the line he puts a 104.7, which is looking to now be back of the pack pace. Oh, Reno King has put a 103.8 in. Wow, that is quick. So halfway through the session, I think maybe we could see something even better. I think we could see a 103.5 as pole. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. The pace looks such that drivers can easily put in a 103.5. I think it's on we're 7 minutes into the quali session, but it'll probably be different from the drivers right now. But yeah, I'm 100% sure drivers have at least got a good 3-4 tenths in the locker and leash out on track.
So I have to say that the Steven, though he has put in an amazing time on the mediums, has very much wasted a lot of the tire life on this quali session. So if he does start in the top 10, he's going to be in a very interesting position come lap 5 or lap 6.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be very tricky because tire wear is really important on this track, and I think high tire wear will give the drivers a nightmare, especially since O'Steven's done about 5 laps on his tire. The same with
And
Zico, he's
he's
done 3 laps, which is very interesting.
okay. Steven has come out on softs, so it looks like he's planning to qualify on the softs, and he was just getting a feel for the track on the mediums.
Yeah, probably just doing a practice stint in there to get a hang of the game a little more. Yeah, as Azun
Okay.
said in chat, 103.4 is possible. Yeah, 100% is possible, Azun. But this is also a very easy track to invalidate, so it completely depends on how the driver's laps go.
Yeah, in the race too, the corners are honestly at such high speed and are so tricky on the traction that you could have any amount of incidents during the race. So let's see. Okay, so Steven is coming across the line on the softs. Let's look at his first sector split as he goes through turn 3, and we can have an idea of how much quicker he is on these softs.
He's a 10 down on his time.
Oh, he's
Oh no,
300s
sorry,
down on his
300s,
time.
300s.
Interesting why he lost so much time on the softs as compared to the mediums. Hopefully he can get a lap in and doesn't start on those 5 lap old mediums.
Yeah, 100%. The 5 laps old mediums will be a nightmare for him in the long run. The softs were a really smart idea, I think, especially as he's used them. But I think right now he's just trying to get a hang of his tires. He doesn't look like he's pushing very hard.
So Arjun in the
As
chat is saying that the strategy is a softs to hards and a soft to mediums is possible. So
Yeah,
what do you
soft to
think?
medium is 100% possible. I saw another race that the other day. Soft to medium is 100% possible and pretty easy. As you have to Jun retire. It's on turn 2.
I wonder if he had an incident there. I see a yellow flag. Well, I'm unsure, but Steven has put it in P2 with a 109.3. I guess not the
As you
best
can see,
first
King
sector.
Ali has had a collision with Husky, and he's got a 5 second place, 5 second pen.
Grid penalty?
I mean, sorry, 5 place pen.
Oh my god, is VFix in the chat?
As you have the great Caesar in the chat, one of
Wow.
the quickest drivers who's come to visit the stream. It's an honor, Caesar, to have you here.
That is amazing. Caesar, good. I hope you enjoy seeing Easy Level Bot, one of your proteges in the league. P13 currently. Let's see if he's gonna come out on another set.
Yeah, Ratman's the greatest. Ratman's always the greatest, bro. Yeah, it is like.
Wow, MWRL Kylet has put in a 103.7.
Yeah, and he's going for a second lap also. MWL Kala's going for another lap. He is he's going to turn 3 right now on his brakes, and he's 300s down on his sector 1 time. Let's see if we can keep improving.
Okay, well that's interesting to watch. I'm on board with Easy Level Bot right now, who's getting one hell of a slipstream from Pim. He is 1/10 up on his time. Oh, and he has to abort the lap because Pim was in the way. That's really, really unfortunate for him. It looks like P9 may be the best he can do. If this session doesn't end too quickly for him.
Yep, and Khaled about to finish his lap at the end of the second sector. Now goes into the third sector. The last 2 turns very tricky to nail, but I think he's going to the pits. He's boxing. He's boxing. As you can see, a wonderful cut to the pit entry, and he's going straight into the box. Oh, and he
So
was about to go into the wall. He luckily avoids it. Oh, he was about to go into the back of the Merc driver. He swerves to the right at the end to save himself.
Oh, what are you watching?
I was
I'm-
watching Khaled. My bad.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Born Chiller is on lap. He is gonna be across the line and 3/10 up. So he does not improve on his third lap on this set of softs. So honestly,
The
the
driver on
drivers.
P2 is starting his hot lap.
Okay, so let's go on board with him.
And
Okay,
Puma's gone pole
wow, the
by
Ferrari is
500s.
coming out in force today, it seems, with P1 and P3 on the grid right now. Let's see what Reno can do. Coming across the
Reno will be
first
hoping to
corner.
get a good slipstream from the back of Puma.
Oh, and he is an amazing slipstream. His Ferrari master tactics again show their face. He's just 300s up though. Let's see how good he can do into the second sector. He got a decent exit and a decent turn in there. I hope he can keep his advantage or even bring it forward, and let's see a Scuderia 1-2. It would be a beautiful sight, but going into turn 4 it was kind of awkward. The car kind of losing traction a bit, but that might be my lag in viewing the stream, but doesn't seem to be full throttle on and early in the fifth corner, and so this looks like it might not be an improvement. I did not catch the sector 2 split, but we will have to see how he takes the final corner and what his time is when he goes across the line. Again, just a bit cautious on the accelerator and a bit too late on the turn in. But still, it'll
And
be
he's
a
heading
good
towards the
time.
line.
Oh,
Oh, he's improved by 600s.
that's not big enough of an
And we,
improvement.
as we have easy level bot retire.
Oh no, out of the top 10 as well. At least he gets free tire
The
choice.
free tire
Hussey as
choice.
well. Was there an incident there? I was not able to catch that, but we had Hussey, Alves, and easy level bot retire. I'm not
I
sure
think
if it
easy
was.
level bot is retired in the pit lane.
Oh, okay, that's good to see.
As I think another Haas has had an incident. King Ali's had another incident. I think he's got a 10th place grid penalty right now.
Oh my gosh, you can just check the race director. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm just doing that.
So Cole Paradox, who I believe is probably the owner of this league, in P10 on the softs. Now I wonder if he's
Yeah.
happy with that. He's boxing right now.
King
I
Ali's got 2 grid penalties.
Oh my gosh, King Ali,
One
where did
collision
he?
with Husky and one collision with XSSY.
Hussy
I'm
man.
not gonna, both of them are Hasi, then doesn't make a difference, man. It's not gonna bother. Actually, if Renault King go pole, he improved.
Wow, okay, we didn't
He's
catch
got
that on
another
the
tap.
stream.
And
Cole Paradox.
Puma's improved by 2 tenths, but he's invalidated on his lap, unfortunately. He'll be looking to go for another lap, looking to improve. Oh,
I
he's
think we
invalidated
are.
again. I don't know if it's a glitch for me at this point, or I don't know what's going on.
No, I think he probably has invalidated, but I think that comes to an end in quali and oh my god.
Kyle's on a lap. Kyle's on a lap on P3. He's got a purple second sector.
Okay, let's see if Kyle can beat the time for P1, which is a 103.5, just around what I predicted for what pole could be.
And Kyle's on the final. Let's see what time he can put in. And he
Oh,
goes in P2. Oh,
wow, just
500s of
500s off.
P1.
That is very close between the
Very
top
good.
3 over there. Honestly,
And
this
as
is
we have an
looking.
end of quali.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good race. I think we have some very competitive guys up front.
Yeah, I expect a lot of carnage, but let's see. Hopefully, it's an interesting one. Turn 1 is a pretty tricky turn. As you can see, King Ali has a 10th place grid penalty, so you expect him to go down to 19th. For 9th. But the weird thing is, it's only him that has a 5-second time penalty. I mean, sorry, grid place penalty, and no other person. So I don't know how he's managed that. Is it because of his connection or what? I have no clue.
So your final order is Reno King in the Ferrari in P1, MWRL Kylit in the McLaren in P2, Puma MLG in the Ferrari P3, Hitman in the Aston Martin P4. So that's good to see another constructor up there, but it seems like a lockout between Ferrari and McLaren right now. Oh,
So it turns
Steven.
out Puma is invalidated at last on the last corner. He was on course to do a 104. That would have been a really good lap and put him straight on pole.
Wow, that's amazing. So we know that Puma definitely has the pace to contend for the win. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how the start
Yeah,
goes. Vicky, would you like to take us away with the start when it happens?
yeah, sure. The league isn't as good isn't as professional as the virtual heaven. The virtual heaven was next level shit, bro. It was run by the great Crazy Mouse Monster. I don't think any leagues was better than that.
Stuart Little himself. But yeah, while we wait for the game to load, Vicky,
Stuart's
what are
bad
your
decision is Nishan gets a race ban.
What are your predictions for the podium?
I think Puma looked like he has really good pace if he gets to hold the corner successfully and it doesn't get stuck in too many incidents. I think he's up for the race win.
Puma?
Yeah, Puma, the Ferrari driver in third.
Okay, interesting. I mean, what do you think about Ferrari team orders? Do you think Renault would have a better shot maybe at the championship? I'm unsure. Let's see what they decide to do during the race.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So tires, we have the top 9 on softs with P10, P11 and P12 on mediums. Husky on softs and P13. That's going to be an interesting strategy. He's going to have some really good pace. And we have King Ali on P19 on softs. That's obviously because of his 10th place grid penalty. So I think he'll be starting on used softs. So it's going to be an interesting race for him at least, because he's going to have pretty high tire wear compared to the back, because they're going to be in fresh mediums.
So that's super interesting. So I just want to say that Puma actually won the last race, and he got, I think, in the top 7 in the first race of the season. So I think Puma is probably on track for a at least a drivers' championship over
Hi
here.
Aspoon,
So
welcome to the stream. King Ali is having a stinker. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's having a great race. Hopefully it gets better for him from here.
yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, hopefully I think Reno will probably let Puma have this win if the Ferrari master plan is all at work over here. So let's see.
Let's see.
So the drivers are all forming up right now. Good to see no big gaps between the drivers trying to
The drivers are
cheese.
really close together. They coasted completely. So that's really good.
Yeah, yeah. So usually we see someone lagging behind trying to get warmer tires than everyone else. But I have a decent view of the start, Vicky. So as the lights turn on, you can take it away.
Cool. 5 lights, 4 lights, 3 lights, 2 lights, 1 lights. Lights out. And away we go. We the Ferrari in third place looks like he got into a good start, but Renault gets to keep the lead, and we have the Ferrari in P2 make a move, and the Aston Martin tries to make a move around the inside, but he's fully spun. Hitman goes down to 19th.
Oh my God, not a
Quite a
good
lot of
start
carnage
for
in
Hitman
turn
over
one, a
there.
lot of spinners.
But yeah, what an amazing start by Reno, and honestly, Puma got an amazing start as well. But it seems that the incident kind of threw him off. Probably the McLaren had to go wide after making contact with the
Yeah, but the
Aston
McLaren's
Martin.
made the place back, and we have Dean Nacho going for a move on Puma, but I think he thinks better of it and he backs out.
Yeah, but honestly, Puma had to go on the defensive there, and he's already got 8 tenths of a gap to the car in front of him, which is honestly very huge. So the first two have got off to a rocketing start, and behind Cole Paradox is only 3 tenths behind MF Underboss. So we have a lot of close battles on the track right now. Unable to make a move. This track is very interesting. I feel there are very few opportunities to make good moves.
And
But
we have the Alpine of Husky spin out. He's gone wide and he has to rejoin the track. Unfortunate for him.
oh no, Max Verstappen on his home track has spun out on the first lap. That is
And we have
very
Renault
unfortunate.
pit. Renault King, the Ferrari driver in the lead pits. I have no clue. Was that because of change of front wing or what exactly? But he's boxed.
Oh
no,
gosh,
it's just a glitch on
okay,
my
I'm
screen.
just watching
No,
an
it's a glitch
interesting...
on my screen. Apologies.
Okay, yeah, I'm just watching a great battle between... Oh, okay, there's definitely a timing glitch because...
Yeah,
Oh my
quite a
gosh,
lot.
what is happening? Yeah, anyway,
And we
Zeko
have
making a
Puma
move.
again going wide with the Alfa Romeo.
Oh no. But yeah,
And the
anyway, we
Williams
have...
is also trying to get in. Oh, they're going 3 wide. Oh, and the Williams makes a beautiful move, almost pushing Puma off the track. But Puma is staying. Puma has not had the greatest start. He's already lost 2 positions, whereas the Alfa Romeo has had a great start, gained already 4 places, and so Alves is also gained 6 places. Most of them looking really strong. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so MF Underboss has made a great move on Cole Paradox, who seems to have... Oh, Steven, who's gone wide. And the battle for P7 to P4 is so close. 5 cars, literally bumper to bumper. And once DRS turns on, this is going to be a DRS train to beat all DRS trains. So as
The
you
chat
predicted,
is asking for some easy level bot.
Easy Level Bot
review.
action? Where is
Yeah,
Easy Level Bot?
action.
He is...
And Caesar, thank you for the compliment.
I'm sorry, there's just too good of a battle going down over here. Oh my god,
Oh, and
3
Puma
wide into turn
lunges.
3. Oh my
Oh,
god, Puma.
oh my
Hopefully
God,
his
Puma
wing
got
didn't
the
get
squeeze of
taken
his
off there.
life.
Oh my god, Puma losing places. There's just so many drivers competing over here. And you see Cole Paradox and MF Underboss on the medium tires up to P5 and P6. And wow, that is a brilliant start from them.
And even Star's up, looks like he's had a great start. He's up to P2, looking very strong. Like we said, he was the first one to put in a very good lap in quali and looked pretty strong, like we said.
Wow, Puma, your predicted race winner, is now sitting in P7 behind the DRS train, which is led by... Who is it even led by? Which is led by Kylit. Oh my god, who just gets
Oh,
dived by Nacho
Khaled,
Man
oh my.
and Kylit into the
Khaled
pits.
boxes, Khaled boxes, Khaled in the pit. Is it because of change of front wing or what's going on?
I wonder what happened to him there, but with so many cars tangling for position, I bet that there was some contact at least in
Oh
all
yeah,
of that.
Khaled is changing his front wing, Khaled is changing his front wing.
Okay, so at this point, Reno has a comfortable lead of 4 seconds now on P2. Strauss, who's actually doing a great job up in that Williams, but behind the battles are so intense.
And we have Underboss with a 3-second penalty and Alves with a 3-second penalty already. It's going to be very
Oh, gosh.
interesting. With the new game, we don't know if it's a glitch or what's exactly happened to them. And we have King Ali, the driver on the mediums, who's been struggling pretty much the full race, go for the fastest lap.
Wow,
Looking
so
very strong
Kylit
from the back.
out of the pits has just made a quick move on O Steven. Do you think Kylit can go to the end on these mediums?
I am not exactly sure, but I don't know, anything can happen. Khaled's been driving great, so I think he knows what he's doing. He might even do a one stop, he might do another stop to go back to softs. Let's see, he's expecting a safety car, anything's possible at this time.
That's true. Well, the battle for P3 and P4 between the two Alfa Romeos is so close.
So no team orders going on in the Alfa Romeo team. Looks like drivers are fighting for position.
And behind we have Alves, who's just made a move on Victor Delta, nice and clean down the inside, and he has DRS to top it all off. So
Yeah,
that
so
is
team
going to
orders
be...
from the Alfa Romeo underboss was out to go through. Wonderful start for him. He's on the medium tires, looking very strong. He used a
Wow.
quicker tire to come after this, so it's going to be interesting for him. He's gained a total of 8 places.
Wow, Underboss is
That
looking
shows how
actually
strong.
very good,
Yeah.
though Reno has such a big gap that he might still run away with this race lead. And honestly, looking further back in the pack, you have kind of close battles, but again, since DRS is now enabled, there's gonna be a long DRS train forming with
So
quicker
Bond
drivers
Chiller
probably.
going for a move on Pinar. No, he stops using his ERS. Oh, and he's lunging. Oh, and he backed out of it last minute.
Oh, Hussey has spun right in front of
Oh,
Bone
Hussey
Chiller. That's a
spun.
free place.
Bond
Oh, Hussey, I'm sorry, you wanted more screen time, but that was not the screen time you wanted, I think. Easy level bot on the mediums is up to P6, and he actually had a P2 in one of the last 2 races, so we know that when all things go right, he can place well. So this race is looking like it's going to be very interesting, other than Reno, who's kind of looks like run away with it. Oh no! Oh my god, what happened
Oh,
to
we have
Kylit?
Khaled retire.
Can we catch where he is on track?
Yeah, he's
oh my
off
god,
on-
Hussey has spun again. I was trying to get his view to see. Oh, Hussey
Yeah,
has
he's
reset
spun.
the track, caught on stream, and Kylit has spun just into the start of sector 3 and DNF.
Yeah,
That is so
Khaled looks like he's
unfortunate.
retired on track.
No, he is DNF'd in the gravel. Or
Oh.
maybe retired on track. I'm unsure. But
And
either way.
King Ali's already been overlapped by P7 if I'm not wrong. What's a glitch on my screen? I'm not sure.
I think maybe it is possible. I was made aware that there was a big pace difference in this division, but Tier 2 is coming up with some great racing. Puma MLG is on the back of the Nacho Man, and hopefully he can make up a move considering where he started. He's definitely looking not too hot in this race right now. He wants to make up as many places as he can. Yeah, as you
Yep.
can see, he's lapping Hussey right now, who has I think spun a couple times. So okay, and down
On
the
Puma's going for a
inside.
move.
Oh my god, he does
But he
not
thinks
brake
better of
late
it and
enough.
backs out.
That was good clean racing between the two of them.
Yeah, exactly. But Puma looking very racy behind the back of D Nacho, man.
Yeah, and we have easy level bot who is honestly just chilling on these mediums, trying to save tires and watch this battle take place. Okay, so behind
Oh.
we have Hitman, who's also making a move down the inside of Victor Delta. Victor gives him the space and he takes it. He takes it clean through and doesn't push him wide like we've seen at the
In
last
the
few
recent
races at
F1
this
race.
track. Yeah, that was great racing from Hitman. But Victor's not going to be far behind. He's on the medium, so he probably just wants to save tires and stick in Hitman's DRS right now.
Shah Singh, best comms, guys. IRL, you can beat me, changed my mind. So he's giving a good challenge to IRL, you can beat me, who's the commentator for the Indian Racing League.
That is
Very interesting.
very interesting and not a comment I think I would make. Malav is probably the king of comms. But Easy Level Bot just 4 tenths behind right now, still sitting pretty in
Underdog is
Puma's.
going for a move, Underdog around the outside, and what a move he's made. On the medium tires, he's looking really strong.
Wow, that was brilliant. I didn't even catch that. Underdog is looking blisteringly quick on those mediums. Let's see if he can gap Reno and kind of get himself back into this race. How much do you think going long on the mediums would get you?
I mean, 100% we know softs are going to be the quicker tire towards the end. I won't be surprised if Underdog beats Renault in the position he is in right now, because he looks like he has really good pace. Oh, and he's a moment. Oh, he has a moment. Oh, he has contact with the Williams driver. And I think Underboss has wing damage. Oh no, the Williams driver has wing damage. Sorry, but that's the commentator's curse straight up.
Oh no. Well, Underboss is still looking alright, I think. I don't think he has any damage. If you could just go into a different camera
angle. No, doesn't look like he has any front wing damage.
But honestly, that's both the Nacho Man right up to his rear and Puma, who is close behind. So this is going to be an interesting fight for the top 4 of the podium places right now.
And Renault Kings looks like he just pulled out. He's 7 seconds ahead, just enjoying himself.
Yeah,
it should be a pretty easy race for him as long as he doesn't make any big mistakes.
Or maybe there's no safety car that kind of saves
And
Nacho
we have the
Man.
Williams drivers fighting with each other again, but I think there were quite a lot of Williams team orders over there. D Nacho Man was told not to pass Underboss over there, looks like, because D Nacho braked pretty early going into that corner.
So I'm seeing big gaps forming in the grid now. You see only the top 5 look to be really close, but the rest of the grid looks very split up. So probably a safety car or something like that could be the oh, MLG Puma making a move. Oh my god, around the outside of turn 8. Wow, that was brilliant. Very bold from him.
And we have the Alpha driver pitting of Nacho Man.
Okay, interesting.
I think he'll go to medium at the end from here. I won't be surprised if he does that. Looking to get a bit of an undercut.
Wow, and suddenly it's a Ferrari 1-3 again. Puma has clawed his way back. But Easy Level Bot has managed to stick with the leaders, and he is close behind and on the mediums. He is looking much better than Puma at this point, honestly.
Yeah, looking to get Easy Level Bot just loves the alternate strategy, so he's happily sitting behind Puma right now. Just going to use Puma to pull him along and keep him up with the front runners, and hopefully Easy Level Bot should have a very good second stint from there and look to be towards the top at the end of the race.
So, okay, Nacho Man has come out in P10 with, let's say, 2 seconds ahead of him. What do you think that was the right time to pit? Do you think the undercut is worth it over here?
Yeah, 100% the undercut will be useful because I'm pretty sure he'll gain a lot of positions, but obviously his tires will be a little worse towards the end, so let's see how...
Okay, so Nacho Man's race is going to be one to watch. Strauss looks like he's closing in on Cole Paradox. The two Williams very close together. Let's see if there's some team orders that go on over here.
Yeah. And Strauss had the unfortunate contact with MF Underboss, where Underboss lost his car and went into Strauss. Strauss had nowhere to go over there. So let's see. I won't be surprised if some William team orders come in soon and Strauss is allowed to pass his teammate, but till then I'm pretty sure he'll be more than happy to stick behind his teammate for a while.
Okay, so we see two more drivers going into the pits. So Hitman and Husky. Is Hitman coming out on fresh softs right now? Why?
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Why do you think he would make that decision?
I think he's hoping on a safety car. That's the only explanation I can get. Or he's doing a soft till the end because he got wing damage on his medium tires.
Oh no! Puma has for some reason gone very wide. I think it was probably because of distraction with a back mark over there, and the Alpine of Toon has just blown past right into the middle of sector 2 over there. So
Puma not having a great race.
Yeah, you know, he comes out in bursts, it seems. He comes out in... makes up a lot of places, but then I guess a little mistake and sends him tumbling down the
Oh, I
order
think he's
again.
got front wing damage. I think Puma's got front wing damage.
What
He's
could have
boxing
caused
right
that?
now.
Okay. He's on 10 lap old soft, so maybe he got a puncture, honestly.
Let's see.
Easy
Nah,
level.
I don't think it's a puncture. I think
Okay.
it's...
Easy
Yeah,
level
it's,
who's...
his front wing's being changed, so he's got front wing damage.
Oh no. Arjun is saying the all strat is OP, and we can see that with easy level bot easily keeping pace with Underboss over here. So this is honestly perfect for him. Honestly, I think
And
perfect
we
for
have
him.
Strauss come with the fastest lap. He looks like he has really good pace. Unfortunate with the incident, but let's see if he can come back.
And Strauss was let through by Cole Paradox, so probably the Williams team orders over there
Orders.
allowing Strauss to go and unleash his pace. He has a 4-second gap now, so a lot of clear air to show us what he can do, and clearly a fastest lap was on the cards for him. But easy level
So we
bot...
missed out, but Underboss has a 6-second penalty. So Easy
Oh.
Bot's actually in a pretty good place.
Easy level bot in, I guess, a net P2 right now.
Yeah, exactly. And it
Well-
looks like Underboss is racing without a helmet. That's very interesting.
That is usually a glitch that happens. Oh, easy level bot going
Oh,
for a
Easy Level
move.
Bot goes for a move.
Wow,
Ramsey inside.
deep on
oh,
the
and he makes
brakes.
it to the braking zone.
Oh
But
my
Underboss with
God.
the switcheroo, the switchback of dreams, and let's see, it's going to be a drag race. But Underboss looks like he has a DRS, but Easy Level's dumped all his ERS and he's kept the place. I don't know if it was a difference in setups or what exactly. But
Wow, what a
Easy Level
move
got
by
a much
Easy
better
Level.
straight line speed. Yeah, what a move.
That was amazing. But yeah, anyway, gaps to leaders. So if easy level and Underboss pit right now, assuming a 20-second-ish pit stop, I think they'd come out quite far down the order, honestly.
Yeah, but I expect them to pit around lap 16 18 because you can see Renault is still running on the soft tires that he started with till now, and I'm pretty sure he did two hot laps with them. So the softs are pretty resistant over here.
Okay, well
And we
that's
can
good
last
to
for
see.
long.
So out of the tops, oh, the Nacho Man is in P6 now. So I guess actually this undercut has worked out really well for him. He's only 8 seconds behind the top 4, and the top 4 all have not pit yet. So what is going on with the timing sheets?
Yeah, it's
Oh
just
my God.
completely glitched. Alves is in P1 for some reason. No, we have
Yeah.
Nacho Man on P1 right now.
I don't.
I'm seriously messed
Yeah,
up.
I don't think that's right, honestly.
And I can see a McLaren driver glitching in and out of the pit lane for some reason.
Yeah, that's Victor Delta, I think, who's just gone into the pits. Did something happen to easy level bot over there that...
I don't think so, because
Yeah,
yeah, what still looks like he's in front of MF Underboss,
Yeah, he is.
going on board with it.
Oh my god, I'm sorry viewers, the timing streams, and we need to boycott this game. I say it enough, but we need to boycott this game. But yeah,
Codemasters has killed this game.
yeah, how long do you think the mediums can go? Honestly, Reno is out there on 14 lap old softs.
So I mean, pretty good tire saving from him, but I have no clue where he's gonna go for now. Is he hoping on a safety car? At this point, I'm not even sure.
Okay, the timing streams maybe have just fixed themselves, I think.
Yeah, and Reno's on Reno's P1 and ECRL bots on P2.
Yeah, but it's showing me Underboss.
He's still trying his best to just keep his position. He's pushing very hard to keep his position from Underboss. And Underboss looking strong behind him. Just sitting there happily and getting tugged along by Easy Level Bot. It'll be really interesting to see the interval between Easy Bot and Renault King, but at this point I don't think we can see it.
No, we can't, because for some reason it's... Yeah, anyway. We'll just have to see.
Panta, we've not spoken about a lot. We have Alves in P4. He's been like a pretty quiet driver when he's been there.
Wow, I was gonna say when quali ended, isn't it great to not see Mercedes at the top, and yet we have 2 Mercedes in the top 5 right now, so...
Yeah, and
Let's
both of them on
see.
medium, so they'll look strong on the second stint. And we have Reno finally pit. And he pits in softs again.
No, mediums again? Yeah,
Oh no, he
mediums,
pit on mediums.
yeah,
He
yeah.
pit on mediums.
No,
Sorry.
yep.
It was a glitch on my screen.
Okay, so where is he gonna come out? That's the question. So he comes out in front of Nacho Man.
Nacho Man, which is interesting, but I think Nacho Man had the disadvantage of changing his wing.
That's true, but do you think that Nacho Man has pulled off a great undercut over here? Because he is pretty much net P2, I think, now. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
he's
Easy
older.
Level
I
Bot.
mean, it would have been a sensible thing if he would have been within Renault's DRS, but not. He has 5 lap older tires than Renault, so I guess he'll be struggling a little bit for grip compared to him. And especially the 3 alternate runners in P1, P2, P3 should have really good pace on the second stint.
Wow, and look at them. Look at the Williams duo. They're actually just dragging each other along. Strauss has got Cole Paradox just half a second behind him, and Cole Paradox is, I guess, enjoying his DRS right now. So this is an interesting
Yeah,
strategy from
I
the
think
Williams team.
The Cole Paradox will be pretty happy to just sit there and be carried with his teammate. As we have easy level bot get a 3 second penalty finally, and we have Cole Paradox lose it, and he luckily doesn't lose his front wing, but he lost a big gap to his teammate,
Oh, and he
and he
goes into the
boxes finally
pits.
for the softs.
The softs are not going to make it for the rest of this race.
100% they will, because we just saw Renault doing a 16 lap stint on them.
That's true, but they're not going to be good at the end of this race, at least. How far do you
Yeah,
think
but he's
these
in a
medium
good.
runners can go?
I don't know, man. Probably lap 26 they look to go to and finish 10 lap stint on the softs.
So I don't
I
see
don't know.
any close battles on the field. Actually, Rick Elite in P16 is just 6 tenths behind King Ali, who's having... I guess people were rooting for him in the chat, weren't they? But he's not having the best of races right now.
Yeah, he isn't.
Been on the hards, I guess, for the whole race.
And
Is...
it's not a can scene, guys. The race is going pretty well. It's not a can scene. There's nothing wrong. Race is going pretty well, boys. I don't know why it's a can scene. But as you can see, easy level bot defending a lot. I think this is the point where easy level and underboss should just be working together to get away from the medium runners.
They
The ones who
should be.
start on softs, but it looks like there's a lot of fighting going on between there, and which is not looking good. It's just going to make them lose time. Nothing
From
else.
what I saw over there, I think probably both of them picked up a warning on that turn one. They're pushing so hard.
Yeah, exactly. And
So
both
let's
of
see if
them
Underboss
quite
can
heavy
get the move done
penalties.
right here.
Underboss goes for a move.
Yes, down the inside, very very close on both sides.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, and he pushes them wide.
pushes him
He pushes them
wide.
wide.
He
Oh
pulled
my
a
god, he
Perez.
just did a Perez. And he put easy level bot into the grass, but luckily easy level bot doesn't lose too much time.
Yeah, but that's all right. I think both of them can still continue what they're doing. And oh, I see.
Yeah, exactly.
I just saw. I just saw an Alpha Tauri, just a ghosted Alpha Tauri, just drive across my screen really slowly. I guess someone had a spin in the
Yeah,
back over
someone
there.
spun out, I think.
But easy level bot with no ERS to fight
Yeah, it was the
Underboss
Alpha
with.
Tauri of Pim R who's boxed right now. We've heard
Oh.
quite a lot about the driver. So it seems to be a very good driver, and he has some good pace, but he never really showed it.
Yeah, but Hitman, on the other hand, the guy who got spun out on lap 1, is doing okay to collect this race up from P19 on lap 1, so he's close to the back of Toon, but do you think he's gonna pit again?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think the softs are going to go to the end. I think he's hoping more over for a safety car or something to just come and save him.
Honestly, safety cars have looked few and far between in this race, but now with the DRS, Hitman is on the back of Toon. I think with this speed differential, with these kind of fresh softs, I think he can get the move done down the inside and hard on the brakes, leaving just enough room on the outside, but Toon is well behind right now. So Hitman making out places, that's good for him. But Toon has the Toon has the DRS.
Reduced.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is
Toon's
on
coming back
reduced.
for a
Okay. Oh my gosh.
That's why there not been too many safety cars. But there's a McLaren off, Victor Delta off on turn 3.
Oh no.
Victor Delta's not had the greatest of races. He's been struggling quite a lot this race.
What about Puma? He is someone who has been slingshotting through the ranks. He's down in P10 right now on fresh mediums.
Not having a great race.
Oh no. But do you think he's going to be able to get past the top two who still have not pit? Oh, Alves,
I
who's
think the
just gone
top
for
two
the
are in a
pit.
much better position
Okay,
compared to
so
him.
Alves has made the move. He's blinked first and he's gone for the pit. Let's see how long
Yeah.
Easy Level Bot and Underboss stay out after
He's
that.
gonna go 16 laps on the softs, which is just about what Renault did.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be
let's-
interesting.
Okay, so Alves comes out just behind the Ferrari of Puma. So see, Puma got a decent undercut there, but let's see if these 7-lap-old mediums can hold a candle to these fresh softs that Alves has
As
out
we
right
have
now.
a yellow flag on sector 3. I think Bond Chiller spun out on sector 3 before he's boxed, but yeah, he's in the pits right now.
Okay, so we have the Alpine of Toon again close on the back of Hitman, so it looks like no one's able to get away in this. You're kind of just stuck in the DRS.
And we have a Ferrari driver spun out.
Who?
No, sorry, an
No, it
Alfa
was
Romeo
Donato
driver.
Man. It
That
was
was my
Donato
bad.
Man. That's unfortunate for him. He's
And
again
we have
on the
Underboss
undercut.
pitting. Underboss is gone into the pits. Let's see where he comes out. Gonna be very interesting. He goes in the brand new pair of softs. And it looks like he's gonna comfortably come out before Donato Man.
Wow, that is
And
amazing. What a great window
yeah,
he slid it
exactly.
into.
He's some really good uh, empty air over here to get in some position. And he'll easily get the undercut on easy level bot. But does easy level bot pit this lap? But does he want to go a little longer so that he'll have fresher tires in the end? Going to be a very interesting thing.
Honestly, Easy Level Bot doesn't have much ERS to fight Underboss, so I think maybe settling for a P2 would be smart. But if he
Yeah,
really wants to push,
I think he's been using his ERS on his in lap just so that he has less of a gap between him and.
oh my god, did the Nacho Man spin again? Because Hitman is right on the back of him. And this is a decent comeback drive for Hitman, who from P19 is all the way back to P6 after starting P3.
Yep. But obviously, Hitman is going after box again. As the Nacho Man gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Oh no, I think it's all going wrong for the Nacho Man. But
Let's see where an underboss gets another penalty. Let's see where Easy Level Bot comes out.
Easy
Getting
Level
out the pit
Bot
lane right now.
coming
I
out of
think
the
he's
pit.
been undercut by underboss pretty easily. But yeah, so he's been undercut
Wow,
pretty
3
easily, and it looks like a
seconds.
3.3-second gap. So going one lap extra on the mediums has cost him 3 seconds. That's quite a lot.
That's quite a lot, but Reno again comfortably in the lead. But behind we can see Alves, who's on fresh softs right on the back of Puma, but he's not able to make up much ground because Puma, as we know, is a very quick driver. So let's see what Alves can do. He's probably in the worst possible place right now if
So
he
there's
can't.
a lot of banter going around in chat. They're calling all teams can't seen. IP's gonna win Division 2. No clue what's going on. Quite a mess in chat right now.
I think they are making fun of your lingo, Vicky.
Yeah, that's totally possible thing. But Underboss looks pretty strong. He's only 1.8 seconds behind Strauss, man.
But just check the director. How many penalties does he have? That's the big question.
Yup, he has a 3-second. He has a 9-second penalty. A pretty heavy penalty for Underboss. And Reno looks like he's in the pirate seat right now. He looks way in front of Strauss, and he's happily getting DRS from King Ali. Looks like in a wonderful position.
Is he just trying to stay behind King Ali for as long as he can just to cross those DRS detection points at the right
I mean,
time?
to be fair, it's not a bad strat, but King Ali's on hard, so I think King Ali just be slow up at him.
That's
And we have
true.
Underboss already within the DRS of Strauss.
Okay, so Alves is
Look
making
very
a
strong.
move now on Puma. This is going to be close. Puma cuts him off and just closes the door while he's there, right on his
Alves
face.
gets a very bad squeeze in the corner.
But Alves still has the pace and the tires right now, so let's see what he can do in the coming laps.
Ooh, an Underboss. Oh, Strauss pits. Underboss almost goes into the back of him. But Strauss is pit. Going to be very interesting to see what he does.
I thought
very
Strauss was going to
surprising
try and
pit
go till
stop.
the end, yeah. Anyway, back to Alves. Let's see if he makes a move down into turn 1. With the DRS wide open, he's going to be gaining and gaining on
He's
Puma
going to be
like
using
nothing.
a lot of ERS, and he's ahead of Puma.
With not much ERS used, Vicky, if I do say so. He's still got 70%.
Yeah. But Puma was pushed very wide on the exit. I don't think Puma's going to fight that. He'll happily slot on behind Alves, considering Alves has the quicker tires. But Puma looks very racy behind him. So that's going to be interesting.
So a lot of back markers getting in the way, it seems. It's going to be giving DRS to a lot of cars who would not have had it otherwise.
Quite a big.
And Cole Paradox,
Yeah.
he's on the back of Hitman, but Hitman sadly has DRS as well. So Hitman's on fresh tires, he's on fresh mediums, he pit as well. Okay, so I think we had a lot of the field pit there for some fresh mediums or softs.
So actually, Renault's putting in pretty good times. As soon as he's gone in the mediums, he's been doing constant 106 lows. So he's gone all the way from the 106 ones to 106 zeros to 106 threes, which is very consistent.
Oh, that's
Whereas
so
Underboss,
That's so
Whereas
funny.
Underboss is doing a 10, he's done a 105 last lap. And the lap before that he's done a 106. So he looks like he has pretty good pace, Underboss, and let's see where he goes from here.
Yeah, maybe he can reel Reno in. Let's see if he can pull a Hamilton and fight back and close that gap and overtake him. But
100%.
let's see. You know, it's interesting because I think in the chat they keep saying it's Alpine because you keep saying Renault like Renault, the team.
Oh, I just realized possibly. I just such a bad habit. I need to change that habit. But anyway, Underboss has the fastest lap by about 4.5 tenths compared to the other drivers.
Okay, so
He's looking
I
really strong.
I didn't even glance at the penalties, but it looks like everyone has a penalty except for Strauss,
Yeah.
Reno, and Hitman, King Ali, and O Steven. So these guys actually could gain a lot of positions just on penalties towards the end of the race.
Yeah, I think I missed out on this pretty easy level. What has a 6 second penalty, which you only had a 3 second penalty, which had him in a really good place. But now with the 6 second, it's going to look pretty tricky for him. And we have Rick Elite flying. He's done a 104.8. I don't know if he's used a lot of the ERS on that lap, but looks like he has really good pace.
He's on fresh mediums, but right now Alves is on the back of Husky, super close with the DRS and fresh tires, and he gets past. I think Husky just lets him through over there, does not want to fight this. And Alves is
Oh, and
looking
Husky dice bombs Alves. Oh
oh
my god.
wild. I didn't manage to catch that. I thought Husky would definitely let him through.
And
But
Husky's using all his ERS to try and get back at Alves. Looks like there's some thing between them. And Husky dive bombs Alves again.
oh my
And there's
god.
contact.
Oh
Husky
my
spins
god.
around and resets the track.
Oh sure. Poor Alves over there. I didn't think he expected that from Husky, given that Husky's on
Yeah,
such old tires.
very stupid dive bombs from Husky, I think, honestly, because it was clearly Alves' position over there.
Ah, but either
And
way, it's okay when the tensions are high. Husky is again on the back of Strauss
back of
now.
Strauss.
Another fresh soft runner who's... Oh, Strauss has made up a few good positions. He's doing decently well on these fresh softs.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
if he
think
can...
fresh softs, he has the freshest softs right now, I think.
Let's see if
Looks
he
like he's
can
in a pretty
bag
good
a,
position.
a fastest lap while he's at it. Oh, Husky into the pits. I think he got some wing
And he
damage
gets a
on
3
that
second
turn.
penalty while pitting. That's
Oh
interesting.
no, 5 seconds.
And Strauss looking racy. He looks like he's going to make a move on Tut at this point.
Toon.
And Strauss, Toon, sorry, man, it doesn't even matter. And Strauss makes a move wonderfully on the inside, using his extra soft grip to get a wonderful exit out of there on the back of Puma right now, who's not had the greatest race, to be fair.
But he's still competing in good positions, honestly. But with those 14 lap old tires and fresh softs on his butt, I think he's gonna be sweating in that seat right
People in
now.
chat are asking us to watch Ali.
Watch Ali. Okay, let's go on to King Ali. Oh, into the pits actually. King Ali on 20 lap old hard tires. So I think he's gonna be.
He's
Oh,
going to
is
go
he,
soft to the end.
is he serving it? No, he's in house. Okay. He's gonna go soft till the end. So let's see what he does. And that's going to be interesting. But Strauss again is on the back of Puma. Let's see if on this DRS straight he's going to be able to get him. And I think he is. The softs are just so quick, but not using any.
I think Strauss
any
thinks
ERS.
better of it.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for it on the next straight. Now using his ERS, he's going to make a move around the
The
outside.
overspeed that Strauss has compared to Puma. Puma actually the best thing for him right now, so just sit behind Strauss and stay in his DRS. And just go along with him. That's only the best possible option. He's on 15 lap old mediums, which are pretty old.
Yeah, like hopefully he doesn't lose places to the fresh mediums behind him. But honestly, P6 would not be bad after the race he's had today. And what else? The field is kind of pretty spread
And
apart, I'd
Underboss
say.
with another penalty.
Oh my
He's
god.
at 12 seconds at this point.
Easy level bot is
So
looking good for a
Yeah,
podium,
easy
I
level
think.
bot's looking strong for a P4 a P2 at this point. But Strauss behind the back, who's just flying right now, gaining loads of time.
With no penalties.
Yeah, exactly, with no penalties. He's been doing 105. He's been doing high 105s and low 106s.
If he can get past Alves and he can claw some time into easy level bot, I think he's looking good for a podium.
And King Ali with another 3 second penalty.
Oh no, King Ali, let's go on board with him.
No,
and see
sorry,
what's
that
up.
was his first 3 second penalty. It's pretty good. And Nacho Man with another 3 second penalty.
Oh, Steven has gone past Born Chillo. I don't know what happened there, but they are right behind the leaders right now, so The leaders are at least a lap ahead, which is quite a big margin, honestly, showing just how much pace the top guys are showing today.
It's the leaders have overlapped people up to P13, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So Strauss is on the back of Alves now. This is going to be an interesting fight to watch. Alves just has 4 lap older softs, so the speed differential shouldn't be too much, but
But
he is
Strauss showing the
stuck.
pace he has right now, he's gonna looks like he's in a strong position.
Oh
And
my
Alves
gosh,
gets a
he's
3
so
second
close.
penalty.
I
And
think
Strauss
Strauss
is
is
going
going
for
to make
it.
the move. Yes, he is. Easy level bot is just 4 seconds ahead of him at this point. Oh no, 10 seconds ahead of him, my bad.
10 seconds.
So that is honestly, it's looking decently good. Well, good for him. If he can catch up 4 seconds to the leaders, he is going to be in the shot for a podium right now.
And we have King Ali with the fastest lap.
Oh my.
104.8. And we have Bond Chiller also retire in the pits.
Why were we not watching King Ali for that amazing lap? But good job,
He's
King
put
Ali.
in
That was
excellent
a
time.
sadly he's just stealing that point away from someone who is in the top 10. Husky is just 1 second behind Cole Paradox, so this might boil down to be an interesting fight in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, so
But
Stars up. I don't know how. I'm not gonna bother. The Williams driver needs to gain only like 4 seconds to get into easy level bots penalties, which will be very good for him.
yeah, Alves
Not
is
too much to gain.
hot on his heels though.
Yeah,
I think
Alves is looking
Alves,
pretty racy
yeah,
behind
Alves
him.
has also had the
And we
pace
have King
today.
Ali retire.
Oh no, King Ali! What has happened?
What has happened? Oh no.
The king himself. Okay, so Husky is gaining and gaining on Cole
So
Paradox.
Caesar in chat is asking you to watch broadcast angles.
Oh. Yeah, see, I told you I'm usually the co-commentator, Caesar. I'm still
You're on
getting.
TV board right now, you know broadcast is the one where that's far away
Yeah,
now.
no, I just switched. There's a delay for sure.
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, now it's Novel.
But yeah, Husky is very close to Cole Paradox. Just 2 tenths behind. I think on this straight he's going to be able to make the move. Cole is
And
looking
if I'm
like a
not
bit
wrong,
of a.
easy level bot is losing time to underboss at this time.
Oh yeah, he is. A lot of time. Okay, Husky makes the move on Cole Paradox's inside, pushes him just about wide. Oh my god, that was very
And
close over
underboss
there.
got a 3 second penalty. Husky got a 3 second penalty for that move.
Oh no,
So
that's.
some track limits to look into.
What
Should
does
he be
Cole
letting the
Paradox
Wiggins
have
back
at this
through?
time?
Cole Paradox only has a 3 second penalty, so he's looking pretty strong.
Okay, that's good. Maybe Cole Paradox could get the last points place in this race.
Yeah, but Cole Paradox is in 13 lap hearts compared to Tont's the a better word to say the Alpine driver's 3 lap volts off which he's flying.
Yeah, so I guess Toon is also having a flyer right now. It looks like the strategy going long, the alternate strats look so strong over here at the end. Cars just seem to be so slow on those older tires. But Alves is doing great to stay close to Strauss, but honestly with all his penalties I don't think he's going to be able to
No problem, Caesar, don't worry about it. I'm saying hook me up with a good comp seat in IRL, let's remove you can beat me. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. I love racing.
Okay, yeah, so not many close battles on track other than Cole Paradox, who's just managing to hang on. So, Husky has a
Even
6 second
Alves just about
penalty.
keeping in the DRS or stars up. 8 tenths will be pretty helpful for him.
It's Strauss,
Strauss.
SP01.
Okay, I'm just not gonna say names, I'm just gonna say the team names now.
Yeah. You can
The names are too complicated for me.
you can spend time learning their names now if we end up coming back to commentate.
Yeah, and we have a Red Bull driver go off on the
Is that
last
Rick
sector.
Elite?
It is Rick Elite. Rick Elite has rage quit from the session. Looks like he's had a nightmare of a race.
Oh my
Been
gosh,
having
yeah,
a
he
bit.
does not have any front wing on his car. Not even a little bit.
He's just
So
rage quit.
Cole Paradox is just out of the DRS of Husky, so honestly he's going to be left to the Wolves with Toon right behind him. And it looks like these Alpine cars are kind of going to swallow up the Williams over there, but let's see what happens at the end of this race. That'll be something to watch. And other than
Underboss with
that,
another 3 second penalty.
Oh my God,
A total of 15-second penalty.
wow, Underboss has driven an amazing race, but he has not kept it clean and in the lines. So honestly, let's see what happens. Let's see how this race
So
shakes out.
I think the Williams driver should jump him at this point if they keep the same gap. But the Williams driver having better tires, I'm pretty sure he looks like he's in a better position.
No, I think the Williams driver is probably like 60 or like 14 Oh my God, he
14
might
seconds
just jump him. Wow,
compared
Strauss
to the 15-second penalty.
has done an amazing job keeping this clean. Oh, so Cole Paradox
Yeah.
also gets a penalty over there. That is
And
not going to help him in his fight.
The Williams driver has put a two stop, which is a very different strategy compared to the rest. But he has Alves still behind his back, just hunting him down. And you have another yellow flag.
The yellow flag seems to be a non-issue, but yeah, Reno,
Wizard.
someone who we have barely talked about this whole race, has just driven away with it, as you could say.
Uh,
You could probably
Very
say.
dominant race from him. He's happily sitting and taking the McLaren's DRS at this point.
Very,
Just had a wonderful race.
yeah, very reminiscent to Max actually. He probably had like one of the longest race leads ever at this Austrian Grand Prix, the first one.
Yeah, but it's only 6 seconds away, so
Yeah, but
Underboss can still have a chance to catch up.
I think
But I think the mediums and softs will become like about the same pace at this point.
yeah,
So
on
I
a
don't
grid,
think.
on a grid with equal performance, I think 6 seconds is a light year.
Yep, 100% it is.
Wow, and it looks like the race is actually just settled in, and I guess this is how we're gonna finish. But the
It
only
looks like.
thing that's going to be interesting to watch is the penalties and how the penalties shake out. So it's interesting that safety car's on reduced, Vicky. How do you feel about safety car being on reduced? I remember in our first league race, it was a
Yeah,
big
so I
problem.
think it's a mixed opinion, like regular safety cars has its glitches, but a reduced safety car doesn't come out. A lot of times the safety car should come out because I think if someone crashes out, the safety car is meant to come out. Like the thing is that reduced safety cars make races very boring. I think a one safety car race or maybe yeah, it makes the race a much more interesting one. And I think especially with zero safety cars in the race, I think the field spreads out quite a lot, which has not happened in this lobby. But yeah, and we have Puma spin.
Oh
He's
no.
lost quite a few paces.
Are you
He's been beaten
serious?
by Hitman. Yeah.
That is
So I
so
think
unfortunate.
I've given him the commentator's curse or something messed up.
Yeah, he's lost another place to Husky, and this is looking good for
Yeah.
Cole Paradox, who can
He's on
probably
low fuel
steal.
mode, I think. He looks very slow. Yeah, he's on low fuel mode.
Oh my God. What has happened? Did he underfuel
That's
his
just turned
car?
into a nightmare. He's
Well,
looking good for a P5, but now looks like he's going to be out of the points.
Wow, so that's disastrous for Ferrari over there. Honestly, wow, Strauss has managed to bridge the
But
gap.
Renault's crossed the line and he's won. What a wonderful race by him. Complete domination from the driver. Smoked all the other drivers, and we have Easy Level Bot finishing right now, who's
P2.
overtaken Underboss and taken a wonderful P2, shoot two
Let's see
P2s in a
about
row, if I'm not
Strauss.
wrong, for
Come on,
Underboss.
Strauss. Let's see. Yes, Strauss has
Strauss has
taken the
gone up to
third podium
P3.
place.
What a drive from him.
That
A
just
two-stop
shows you.
race.
That just shows you what no penalties can do at Austria.
And what he's
Honestly.
capable of. He's
Yeah, that
put a
is
two-stopper
amazing.
and amazing drive from the driver.
Yeah, so we heard he was quick and he's really showed it to us today. That was a phenomenal drive by him. But Underboss, who also has the pace but wasn't able to keep it in the lines in a good P4, which is a good result. Alves in and a great race by him. I think Mercedes pulled off a master strategy because I think both of them started in the bottom half of the grid.
Yeah, right now.
A wonderful bot, the king of the alternate strategy, taking his second podium of the season, which is honestly something amazing. So I guess
Yeah, and
Reno,
Renault just dominating, a
yeah, I think
dominating
he
race by the
wasn't.
Ferrari driver.
I
The
think he wasn't
Ferrari is
there.
honestly looking strong for the Constructors' Championship because if I'm not wrong, Puma was leading the championship before this race.
Yeah, so but honestly, it looked like quite the race falling to shambles for Puma there. So hopefully he can put enough fuel in his car for the next one. But that was a great race. You're right. I think Ferrari is looking strong. I think they are. But I think Reno wasn't there for the first two races. So honestly, let's see if we can have him come back and take the lead of this championship in the next few.
Or does he get promoted to the Great Tier 1?
Does he get promoted to the Great Tier 1? maybe he's
I think that's the thing
sandbagging.
about tier 2s. You have some good drivers, and then most likely they just get promoted to tier 1.
Yeah, I
So you never
guess.
really have like drivers stay long. But let's see.
Yeah, let's
A
run through
great
the
race from
points
him.
positions though. As we said, Reno, Easy, Strauss taking the podiums, Underboss in P4, Alves P5, Hitman after getting spun on the first lap in P6, so a great comeback drive for him, and the Nacho Man with a really, really early undercut. So that was a decent position, but I think it lost him a lot of places towards
So
the
what
end.
I'm hearing is Underboss has got a lot of bullshit penalties, and he
Oh,
he seems he should have got. He said he should have gotten P2 easily.
oh
Let's
no,
see.
so I feel maybe that'll be in the stewards chat later. So let's look at that when it comes out. But as of right now, the finishing classifications have Cole Paradox, Toon and Husky making up the last points finishing positions.
And the faster lap goes to Cold Alley, which is not in the top 10. But I'm not sure if the league gives driver points to drivers outside the top 10, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I guess he's just taken that point away from Strauss, I guess, who was probably the quickest otherwise. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
a great race. And so I wonder if we have podium interviews.
Depends. I think you can just put in a message and ask the podium drivers to join.
We could put in I could add easy level bot, but someone in the chat, do you guys do? Oh man, Puma, honestly, it was a great race to watch from you though. Good try. That was a great race from you. And thank you to all our viewers for coming in and putting in over 100 comments. Wow, thank you guys.
Vicky, you
And
know.
and still somehow 3 dislikes on the video. I know it's the troll team of Azun who's behind this.
100%. Suprema Singh ran out of fuel. That was very unlucky. I think I had my bets on you for winning the race. It was really unfortunate from your side. But yeah, I knew you'd come back stronger, bro. You're leading the championship. I think you should have a good fight at it.
Yeah, but thank you guys for joining us and thank you for letting us commentate today. And
They're
yeah,
like, podium interviews our choice. So
podium
they're going
interviews
to do
our
it on you.
choice.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to bring them in? Let's go. Invite them. Okay, Reno King 98.
My game's glitched. I can't invite players because this game group has closed. So it's Renault King 98,
Okay.
easy level bot, and the third podium drive, which I've already forgotten. I think it was
It's Strauss, man.
Strauss.
SP01. Okay. Oh, I probably sure who is the last one?
One is there.
Strauss SP01. Oh no, what
We have easy level bot joined.
what's Strauss's ID? Could you read it out to
Could you
me?
add him easy level bot?
But Strauss,
Yeah,
Yep.
wait, I think he joined. Somebody, no.
that's
Reno
Ren.
joined.
Hello.
Hello, is it Strauss01SP? What's his
Yep,
name?
yep, that's it.
Yeah, it's dude.
Strauss P01.
It's just add him, bro.
Oh, Strauss P01. Okay. Okay.
Yep. So aren't you started the interview, Shadow?
Okay, so let's start from the bottom. So let's wait for Strauss until he joins. But great race, you two. Reno, you are so quick, man. You were leagues ahead, and that was, I think, a great race driven by you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it?
No,
You just
not at all.
dominated the race from the start to the end, bro. Wonderful. Got off to a really good start, and you just kept
Yeah.
the place all race long.
To be honest, I was quite lucky the first 5 laps that the entire top 4 was battling like crazy. That caused me to have a lead of 5 seconds within 3 laps, I think, so that was very lucky.
Yeah,
But yeah,
actually,
otherwise I just kept it consistent, I guess.
yeah, I think your teammate probably actually suffered the most there because he lost a lot of places um, on
Right at
lap
the end.
one. No, do you remember lap one? Puma was started off
Yep.
P3 and then got into it with
Yeah, true. I
yeah,
saw
so
him dropping massively, yeah.
yeah, that's unfortunate. But what are you guys planning for the championships? You know, are you Are you looking to take the drivers, and is Reno going to back you up, or is it no team orders in Ferrari?
Of course, no team orders, of course. Um, but yeah, let's hope we can score some more points. I don't know where he finished this race.
I
He
think
finished outside the points.
outside the
He
points.
got
Sad,
into
sad.
low fuel mode in the final lap, so very unlucky from his
That
side.
sucks. But I think he will learn from his mistakes now that he made with his fuel. So I guess next race we can score some good points, right?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good. I think Ferrari's probably in the lead of the constructors now, wouldn't you think?
Well, I don't know, because this is my first race now in Kleos. I did 2 seasons before this, but now I'm back for this season.
Oh, so that was a wonderful start to your
Yeah,
season.
wonderful
Sorry
debut,
guys,
yes.
sorry
Very
guys
promising
to
start.
interrupt. Wait, sorry guys to interrupt you for a moment. Reno, you can make sure probably your audio sharing settings are on if
Oh,
I
everybody
think
Sorry,
it
can
is
listen to
on,
this.
because
So
I
just wanted to
do this
validate.
more often.
Oh,
Allow your
oh
voice to
yeah,
be shared.
you stood the
Always on.
podiums, yeah?
That sounded so cocky. No, I meant in another league we also do podium interviews, but we also invite one person that has a dramatic or bad or unlucky race, you know. And
Yeah,
that's
you can be
always
heard on the
me.
stream, bro.
oh,
That's always me, because I used to spin behind the safety car a lot, so I threw away wins and podiums. So.
yeah. Well, sadly, no
I
safety
can
cars
rate
in
you
this
pretty
race.
badly over here. I mean, the new game's been pretty tricky on a lot of us, I think. Even I've been spinning on safety car quite a
Yeah,
lot. It's not been a
Vicky's
great start.
name is actually Vicky Spin 44 in our groups because he spins out so much. But either way,
That's
Reno,
my name
great
as well.
race. Yeah,
Thank you, thank
great
you.
race and amazing pace. So
I also want to
Strauss,
do a little shout out to my engineers. They are tier 1 guys, Christoph, Rudy and Jaime and KXI. They're all racing right now in tier 1, so great race engineers. Just a little shout out.
wow, that's amazing that you have engineers to back you up. The Ferrari team comes with a lot of money
Amazing
and
team, yeah. A lot of perks for the Ferrari team,
Firepower,
yeah.
huh? Ferrari firepower.
Well,
100%.
Strauss, I guess you're the one with the team that has
Strauss is
no
not here. He's
firepower.
not joined.
Is he not here yet? No. Oh well, okay. I guess at that point we'll move on to easy level bot. So I think your race was actually very interesting, coming in from outside of the top 10, I think.
Yeah, I started P12.
Wow, amazing. King of the alternate strategy as we know you, right, Gaurav? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was the race? You looked like you were fighting with Underboss, Mr. Underboss the whole time, so that must have been pretty tense.
Yeah, he was. I believe he was on the same strategy as I was, and it was very interesting. I was wondering all the time what his tire wear would be like, and I was thinking of pitting right when he was also pitting. So he slowed down, and then I thought I'll follow him, but I thought that would be a little illegit, overtaking and entering the pits outside the line. So I kept on going and went for my pits in the next lap, and I think the undercut worked very well for him. But I was just keeping a close eye on the counter because he was getting loads of penalties. So I just wanted to make sure my delta is consistent and within those penalty differences. And I think the tire management worked out very well. Initially, I was surprised at Jeff. I had planned for a medium to hards, and I was thinking at a lap 16 pit to hards. But
Oh.
then the tires were coming off very well,
Yeah,
so I thought I might just
Reno managed to do 15 laps on the softs outside
yeah.
and then two or three more in quali. So clearly tires were not a big problem today, but
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
what I saw. Everybody is not really struggling for pace with in later stage of their tire stints, but and then I kept on moving with what Jeff suggested, and I think kept on consistent without making mistakes, trying to not spin, and I think it worked out very well for
So
me.
I think that's probably the first time Jeff saves someone's race, man. Usually he's there to screw up everyone's race, but that's probably the first time he saves someone's race over there.
Indeed, some credit to Jeff, indeed.
But yeah, how were the back markers for you guys? Was it annoying to have them constantly giving drivers in front DRS or
For me, it kind of was. Only one, to be honest. I'm currently thinking about reporting him, but he just wouldn't move out of the way. He was constantly like right inside of me, so I kind of got scared a few times for spinning, you know. So that almost ruined my race, but otherwise it was just fine, I think.
Okay, yeah, because I saw that at least with you, easy level, the guy in front was always had DRS because there was one or some back marker or the other just keeping him uh like just slightly behind. So that must have been quite annoying to race. But it seems like penalties was a big deal in this race. Like Strauss managed to get the podium off Underboss just because of penalties. So I think Reno, you did an amazing job keeping it clean the whole race. And Gaurav, you too. It was I think only 6 seconds, which probably was the reason you're P2 right now. So what did it take to keep it clean through this race?
Uh, Discipline is what actually Reno also suggested, right? So he just kept on moving. I got frustrated on a few occasions. As soon as I thought that I have to keep it clean, I would be hit with a warning or a penalty. So I was like, say no to this negative thought and just keep on moving. So I kept on managing, and I think Strauss with 0 seconds. I mean, no penalties at all, and Renault, I believe, got a 3 second, I think,
Yeah.
and that too at
I was
lap
so sad
33.
about that.
Yeah, and
So
it was a
sad.
great race from him as well. He just got it at like lap 33 or 34, I think, and then 6 seconds for me. So that, but yeah, in Austria, 6 seconds, I'm kind of happy with myself. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a great job.
Looks
I wish
like that.
Strauss was here because he deserves the congratulations as well. But I think other than that, that's it for me. Vicky, you have anything
Yeah.
to
I
ask?
think Israel, what I have one question to ask you. I mean, I know it pretty much, but what was your thought between staying on the medium tires and during quali and not going for another run on the softs and getting a better place to start on?
So when I did my first stint on mediums, I was also on. It was a good first lap, and then I was on my second consecutive run, and that was also I was about half a second up, but I invalidated right at the last corner. So I thought that I have that pace to match with everybody. Why not just go for the alternate strategy? For a moment, I wanted to go on a soft run towards the end, but then I just stuck to my alternate strategy and just hoped it paid off, and I believe it did.
Yeah, your second
Yeah.
podium, man. So congratulations.
And we
Yeah.
also saw a lot of wonderful battles between you and Underboss. I honestly thought at that point that you all will be working together, but a lot of interesting fighting, got to say. Keeping it clean and you all left each other quite a lot of space.
Yep, indeed. All credit to him as well. But I believe that out of the battle, I think he was the one who came out on top. We had that DRS with each other, and I overtook at the right moment and defended for a few laps, but then he overtook right. I think that window when he overtook was spot on because he was ahead of me in the pits. He could make the decision to undercut me or not. So that was really a masterclass from him as well.
Yeah, well, that's great, guys. I think that's it for the podium interviews. And shout out to Strauss. Yeah, Reno King. We should definitely race together at some point. But um, yeah, see you guys. Congratulations, and Reno King and Easy Level Bot. Hope to see much more from you guys coming forward.
Hope to speak to
Thanks a
you
lot.
guys next week. Thank you guys.
Yeah, guys, GG's on the race. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you for coming on the comms and helping them
Yeah,
stream
that's good.
Oh
the
yeah, I'd actually have
race.
to thank the league for having us here and
Yeah.
letting us do comms for the on such a beautiful drive and such a beautiful track. It was honestly an honor for me to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Vicky's first time commentating, so it was fun for
Good
both
to
of
have you
us.
guys. Good to have you.
All
Great.
right, I'm ending the stream now. See you guys.
See you later, guys.
Cheers.